Okay, this is take two. Hopefully, we won't have the same problems. I was using a backup device that was running on Wi-Fi, and this one's actually hooked up. Hopefully, we can pick up the T-Mobile signal. So, anyway, doesn't look like anybody's even in here yet. So I suppose for the purposes of the VOD, the video after we go live. Gosh dang it. Okay, looks like we got some people in here. Okay. All right, where were we? Okay, so sorry about the last video. Let's see if we can do this again. Now, everybody loves to talk about how Florida's all so built up and all so overpopulated. And I'm not saying in specific places that isn't the case. But it ain't everywhere. And as you can see, I'm standing on the back edge of my property here. And just to be clear, that's the enclosure for the pool that I've shown before. This basically is all I have. Now, I've got some pretty nice pieces of lot on either side, but they're just grass. This is the part that I have behind the property, behind the pool enclosure. But the real reason, exactly right, future seat of the new free Republic of the South, anyone else who wants to come along is welcome to. But the whole point, and I'm here, is that it is virtually impossible to kill a plant in Florida. Everything grows here. There's a deleted scene from The Patriot where one of the British soldiers was walking through a field, and it looked like someplace down south here. And he said this, he said, what a beautiful country, everything grows here. And this is, like I said, what you're looking at behind here is just a big series of empty lots. Now about, 100 yards, 150 yards through there's a road and there's another line of houses. Everything grows, and let me show you proof of this. Now, we're gonna try to walk over here again without losing signal. This was, as you can see, the giant clunk of dirt here. Something I had grown in a giant plastic tub last year. Started to look like it was going to die out, so I just dumped it here at the edge of the woods. And I guess it's the woods. Okay, hold on. I guess it is. It's the edge of the woods that kills the signal. That's how thick this jungle canopy is. Okay, yeah, I know it, guys. Stick with me here. Stick with me. Let me see if there's a way I can do this. Oh my goodness. That GMO story is a bunch of bunk. You're talking about not even a drop in the ocean, the amount that they are Is everyone still with me? I hope everyone can just check in real quick and let me know if they can hear me. But this is just another testament to how there are parts of Florida that are even somewhat civilized that aren't just giant concrete jungles. I've got 3 full-service Publixes within 10 minutes in any direction I want to go. So I don't live way out in the middle of nowhere. I'm maybe 10 minutes from I-95. And like I said, guys, this is 10 minutes from I-95. And it is solid. In fact, it's so thick that if I try to walk to the edge of the woods, I'm going to drop out with you guys. And you're not going to be able to hear me or get any kind of a signal. And that's one of the best, I have one of the best plans T-Mobile has. So, the whole point of this, though, is I'm going to try this a 3rd time now. There is a plant that I dumped out here last fall, October, November. I just literally took the plant and I dumped it here at the edge of the woods. And I just left it for nature. I didn't water it. I didn't fertilize it. I didn't do nothing. It was a poblano pepper plant. And over the winter, it got cold enough that I didn't have to mow. I don't know if you guys can see the grass clippings everywhere here. Kind of over there too. Got some aloe growing. I don't even know what that is. Some old decorative plants. But the point is, this thing has continued to produce fruit, produce peppers all winter long with absolutely zero care. Absolutely zero. I'm going to try to zoom in and see if I can show you this. They're kind of hard to see, especially on this side. I was hoping to get up closer, but there's a real big one out there in the end. And there's probably, and I come out here and pick them and give them away to the neighbors. There's probably 8 or 10 peppers on that plant right now. And I've probably given away 20, 25 over the winter. Absolutely the most unbelievable thing I have ever seen in my life. There's a pepper down there. Hold on, let me zoom in on it. There's another one up there behind it, behind a leaf. Now, for the purposes of the video, before I came out here, I put them tomato cages under there, those pot cages, to kind of lift it up because I was planning on walking down there and getting closer. But it looks like the world ain't gonna let me do it just because of the signal. So this is the idea. And there were some jalapenos. These are actually poblanos. They're a little bit different. I did have kind of behind in there, and there's no way I can show you this because we can't get that close. I'll see if I can walk a couple steps. Eggplants. And there were probably 4 or 5 little eggplants on there the last time I checked, and I came out here this morning, and it looks like we had a raccoon or we had some little animal that thinks eggplants are delicious because every single one of them was cleared off and gone. So it's I'm trying to get closer to show this. It's very, very hard to see, but there's another one back there. And like I said, you're not looking at any kind of thing I've taken care of for the last 6 or 8 months. It is just the edge of an unkept wild woods. Now, if vegetables will grow there, just imagine. If you're a homesteader, if you're a prepper, if you're somebody that wants to get into taking care of things for yourself, this is what grows wild in a woods. And there's still enough fruit left, even with no fencing, after the animals have a chance to get at it, that you could easily feed yourself. So anyway, I got a little workstation out here for, I'm not sure really what I'm going to do out back here, but probably put up some kind of a fence and still tearing out rock. So what I do when I'm not sitting in front of the computer is enjoy wild Florida. And as you can see, these trees ain't little. People talk about Georgia pines. We got them down here too. Super, super, super big. And I got one here. I don't know if you can kind of see it. It's kind of leaning. I've got some stakes leaning up against it, but okay, let me deal with the mosquito thing. Guys, there are billions, tens of billions of mosquitoes down there. They're talking about releasing a handful of just a specific kind of that something Aegypti that carries disease. And it's such a teeny tiny little number. It's just a teeny tiny little number. So anyway, it looks like my neighbors have let their kids out, so I'm going to cut this short. But I just wanted to share this with you guys and show you that everything grows down here. So God bless, and we'll see you next time.